Myself and my brother Garrett Benner are going to be proposing the rendering of what you see here. What we're planning on doing is raising the building currently at 546 to 548 North New Street, and replacing it with a 6-story multifamily building. So that building is going to be consisting of 33 residential apartments and 1 commercial storefront, which will likely be a wine bar. We've been working with the city for roughly a year, and according to the August 20th review letter, we've agreed to everything. And not only that, we've also agreed to make certain improvements, pedestrian crosswalks, as well as retiming 3 lights and additional improvements along Broad and New Streets. While we feel that this project is appropriate for the CB district because it brings more feet on the street, especially in that area of North Bethlehem, which we feel is what the intention of the CB zoning code was. While the CB code does not require any kind of parking, as a practical matter, we are in active negotiations with the Bethlehem Parking Authority to lease necessary spaces, and hence the reason for the pedestrian improvements. With that being said, any kind of questions, I'd like to refer to our engineer, Dave Wilson, for any kind of specific details related to the project.
You talked about crosswalks and leasing space. I assume you're talking about the garage across the street, and then there's crosswalks that are across. So you're going to put crosswalks across over.
There's existing crosswalks there. We're going to update the pedestrian signals to handmade signals that are to current code.
Can you show on site plan?
This is the proposed building. This is the North New Street goes up, and then Walnut Street goes down this way. The Walnut Street garage would be further down this way. So people will park at the Walnut Street garage, and then we'll come up, and there we're putting new handman signals in here. Cross, and then here we'll put in new handman signals and a pedestrian push button, so they can cross the street and have access to the proposed building.
How many spaces are you thinking?
There will be a maximum of 33 apartment units. It will be a mix of studio, 1-bedroom, and
Parking spaces, what do you?
About
Twice,
40.
about 40. And you're tearing down a building right now? You're going to tear down a building?
It's not currently being torn down as a plan.
it's a 3-story building. It's partially vacant.
If I'm not recalling, this is our club there.
That's right next door. That's the 540 club. If you're looking at it dead on, it's right to the right.
And then Penn Pizza.
And then there's,
is right
Yeah,
here.
Penn Pizza is directly to the left.
okay.
It's between Penn Pizza and the 540 club.
And an 11-story building is right here across the street.
What is on the first floor there right now? There's something on the first?
The building that they have?
Yeah.
We have a lottery store as well as an alcohol treatment center.
Okay. All right. Concerning number number 6 on the plan here, is there, and Tiffany might be able to help with this one, for number 5, in terms of the traffic, I notice here that you may have to analyze a timing change in number 6 there. Is that something that we looked at with the increase on, maybe Tiffany, you want to touch on that?
Sure, yeah, they do a full traffic study on this. Our consultant Pete Terry also reviewed it. Everything was fine, there's no major decreases in the traffic around the area. We did work with them to do some pedestrian improvements at New and Walnut, and as part of that, they're going to be retiming Market and New and Broad and New, just to be in coordination
Ms. Samuelson, anything to add from the memo, August 20th, 2019?
We had some questions about how the developer was going to get rid of their garbage. And I might be, yeah, it's really the second comment or general. They have a small easement at the rear, if I'm saying it correctly, to the east of the building. In the back, their lot does not go all the way to an alley. So there are some cross-access easements there. And in any event, the garbage will be wheeled out and recycling that way, so it won't be coming in at the front along, along New Street. There is, I think, a passageway on the south side of the building. I think that's where they might be, the movement of garbage, et cetera, and recycling. I think there will be a loading space in the front after construction, and then you may want to discuss what will be there, but people have to get their furniture in and out and everything else. And I don't know if you have a good site plan here to show that some of the street changes you're going to make, because you have a color rendering here, but there's some of the traffic that's going to change. You might want to expand on that a little bit, but as you go north at that intersection, at that light, at the Walnut Street, there are 2 lanes. It is not going to be 2 lanes anymore north, it's going to be 1 lane. And then the right lane is going to be a parking space as well as that loading space in front of the...
it's going to be metered parking for the surrounding businesses.
Adding metered parking, and I think everyone's really in favor of that, and it was determined, Tiffany can add this, that it was not necessary for 2 lanes to continue north, from the Walnut Street north. But the design of, I don't know if you had some offsite designs at all, but there is going to be a bump out, at Broad. Do you have that with you? Or
We have not prepared those.
oh, okay, maybe we didn't, I thought maybe we had some even on the drawing, but.
We will comply with that.
Yeah, it was discussed in here. We want bump outs at major intersections, at Broad and New. There will be a bump out at that northeast corner, so it makes it safer for people to wait to cross traffic, to cross east-west as they're going north. So that will be one of the things that involved in construction with this project.
It makes
As
the
well
street
as-
a lot more consumer friendly.
A lot more, yes, and a lot more pedestrian, right, and walkability, right. We all want to consider those types of things. Pete Terry, our consultant traffic, as well as Tiffany, have been working with them on that. And they are, and also what came out of it was these timing changes. 3 intersections, it's all going to flow now, it's all going to be unified. But everything that we have asked them to do and contribute for, they have agreed to.
Thank you, Ms. Samuelson. Mr. Benner, in the rear of the building there where the red car and the 2 black cars, that is still part of the lot as well?
That is not part of the lot, no, that's the adjacent building.
Understood.
We have an easement with the neighboring property owner for access in and out of that property, or
Understood.
over that property.
Yep.
To get you out to the alley,
Right.
a small street or something.
It's a beautiful building to be put between several brick buildings. Was there any thought given to the architectural design to fit into the rest of the neighborhood?
Actually, yeah, there is. We understand that it is modern, but when modern design is actually done right, we feel it not only complements it, but also enhances the historic architecture. So, I mean, we feel that, we understand why, people may not like this, it's in a historic downtown, but this is invigorating kind of design. This creates people who want to live downtown, they want to be downtown, live, breathe, and spend money downtown. And we feel this is the way things are heading. So we love design, we love Bethlehem, and we want to invest in Bethlehem and create a downtown. Well, not create a downtown, but continue enhancing the downtown.
Just for clarification, it's not in the historic district, it doesn't go into the
Okay, so it's not historic.
Can you clarify, is the application for 546 to 548?
The new address would be 548.
It'll just be 548. Currently it's 546.
Yes, on the, Ms. Cohen, on the August 20th memo, it does say 548. Good, that's, thank you for pointing that out, because on the agenda, it says how it currently stands now. Explain to me again the handman signals in terms of the location and the need for those.
Right now, at the intersection, there's pedestrian, green, yellow, red lights
Right.
at each corner. They don't provide the countdown to notify pedestrians how much time they have to cross the street. So we will replace them with handman signals that provide the countdown, thus it makes it more safe for people crossing
Right.
the streets.
And that is, you're taking care of that. There's nothing there now. I thought there was.